Hello students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope that you all are fine. In today's English recorded lesson, we are going to discuss about the grammar topic, that is relative pronouns. But before jumping towards our topic, that is relative pronoun, firstly tell me one thing. Do you remember noun, verb and pronoun? I am waiting for your answers. Alright, very good. It means that these topics were clear to you. Now, let's move forward. Now, hurry up class, just tell me that do you know what are relative pronouns? Okay, now let's check whether you are right or wrong. So, what are relative pronouns? You can say in simple words, the relative pronouns are used to provide more information about a person, a place, or a thing. Now, let's see the definition of relative pronouns. And how can we use them in this sentence? Let's see the definition of relative pronoun. A relative pronoun is one which is used to refer to nouns mentioned previously, whether they are people, places, things, animals, or ideas. You can say that relative pronouns can also use to join two sentences. Now, let's see how you can use the relative pronouns in these sentences, and also how to use, or you can say how to use them to join two sentences. But let's firstly see what are relative pronouns and what are their functions. So the first relative pronoun we have over here is who. It is usually refers to people. Whenever we are talking about a person, we use who in a sentence. For example, the man who works at the post office is very kind. See, who? The person? The man. The second most commonly used relative pronoun is which is usually referred to an animal and object. Let's see an example of which. For example, Tina has a bunch of flowers which his friend bought. Who bought the flower? The friend. Now, the third one we have over here is whose. Well, the word whom and whose is often referred to possession. If you see the example sentence over here, we have you seen the girl whose father come to school in red shirt? See in the sentence that whom we are talking about the girl whose father is in the school. We are talking about the possession, that particular thing that belongs to her or him. Next we have the word that. It also refers to people and animals. That can also replace who, whom, or which. If you see the example sentence, we have over here the blue jacket that she is putting on belongs to her friend. Over here we are talking about that blue jacket. The next second last word we have over here is where. It is basically used to refer places. For example, the hotel where we slept was excellent. It shows about the position or place. The last word of relative pronoun we have over here is when. When it is used to differ with time. For example, that was the day when my sister was born. When my sister was born, that day. Now let's just talk about this relative pronoun in more detail. The first word we have over here is who. We use who with person. Whenever we are talking about people, we use who in the sentence. Let's see an example over here of who. For example, the boy who is wearing a cap is my brother. The boy who is wearing a cap is my brother. Now let's see the second example of who. The cyclist who won the race trained hard. We are talking about the cyclist, the one who won the race. The second word we have over here is which. We use which with alternative choice. Whenever we are talking about things. For example, I love the present which you gave me. She loved what? She loved the present which you gave me. The second example we have over here is spaghetti, which we eat at least twice a week, is one of my family favorites meal. What they eat is spaghetti, which is their favorite meal. The third relative pronoun we have over here is where. Where is used whenever we are talking about position or place. Or you can say, for example, my father forgets things. He never remembers where he put his keys. Where he put his keys. See, over here in where we are talking about the position or place. The second sentence we have over here is, where did you buy the dress that you wore last week? From where did you buy the dress that you wore last week? That is the place from where you bought the dress. The third sentence is, the store on the corner where we usually buy all of our art supplies burned to the ground. From where you buy your art supplies? From the store at the corner. The fourth relative pronoun we have over here is that. We use that when we talk about people and things. Let's see an example. This is the book that I want to read. This is the book that I want to read. The pants that I bought yesterday are already stained. What? That pants that I bought yesterday are already stained. The next word we have over here is whose. This is Amna, whose brother went to school with me. This is who? This is Amna, whose brother went to school with me. Now let's see one other example. This is Ali, whom you met at our house last year. Now the last of relative pronouns are when. Let's see an example. England won the World Cup in 1966. It was the year when we got married. When we got married, in the year England won the World Cup. The next sentence we have over here The day when the concert takes place is Saturday. I hope that class this lesson is very helpful for you to memorize that how to use relative pronouns and where to use the correct relative pronoun according to the sentence. We are going to do the exercises in our next recorded video, so don't forget to watch your recorded lessons. See you in the next class. Till then, Allah Hafiz and take care of yourself.